Hey y'all,
Welcome back
to the channel. Yes, honey.
I know you fucking lying.
Okay then.
Hey y'all, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the channel.
Yes.
Y'all, welcome back.
So today we are on TEREMANA again, y'all. We still on the reposado, but we definitely are gonna try this anejo for you guys and give you guys a review.
Today we're gonna be talking about BlackInkCrew. That's the review we got going. It's gonna be episode 10, y'all.
Yes,
So
episode
make sure
10.
y'all listening.
Okay, let's get into it. So the team is kind of in a little slumber about Trilla being sent home. And Ted and Puma, they end up coming to let everybody know that it's time to pack their bags. They're going to Atlanta for 4 days to do a pop-up shop at Maya Bailey's Peter Street Station location. And he's also going to be, Maya Bailey is also going to be checking out some of the new artists and giving some feedback. They also tell them that somebody is going home while they're down in Atlanta.
It's definitely about time. Y'all need to be two go home at a time. Like, how the fuck long we gonna be doing this? Send 2 at home. Y'all only need 3, huh?
We ready to see this shop that y'all keep prolonging.
Honey, he ain't got it yet. That's why it's taking so damn long.
Period.
Honey.
Okay. Rock. He ends up being invited to the shop by Crystal, and he's basically just saying that he don't think that they on the same page regarding the relationship. Like, it's more so like he loves and cares for her a little bit more than she does him. And so when he gets there, she surprises him by making the shop look all romantic with flowers and candles and everything everywhere. And she was standing there with a sign that says 10 reasons why she doesn't want to lose him.
This should have been your number one.
That's what
your big one that you was trying. That should have been your number one. Because I really feel like on that last one, you was like, well, let me try to see if that's enough.
Yeah.
If he'll come back. And he ain't bite. And you was like, okay, well, and that's still kind of just, to me, kind of still playing on, do you really want this man? Because why not go full throttle the first time when you realized that you wanted him?
Because she thought she was just going to be able to show a little sex appeal and he was going to be ready to fuck.
Girl, you not that damn sexy.
Girl. So this time you came correct.
Yes.
And she ended up proposing to him.
Crying
and girl. I was like, not Crystal crying. So she really loved Rock.
I guess.
Because you really didn't show it. Out of all the seasons that y'all have been together, you've always downed him, belittled him, disrespected him in any setting, privately or publicly. And now all of a sudden you really love him. You gotta break a nigga down for you to love him. I can't.
I can't either. And he accepted. So he down for the ride again.
He did.
I guess.
Okay. So the team arrives in Atlanta. AMH, she said that she's ready to get rid of Liza because she doesn't try to improve on her craft and she's not taking things seriously. She's having this conversation with May Rich. Liza, what kind of friend is you? Because we went in this together. So they really let us know that y'all really weren't friends. Y'all just, was thrown into a scene together with Alex, and then you all of a sudden get this opportunity to be in the Black Ink house. That's not giving real friendship, because if you really feel this way about me, pull me to the side, have a conversation with me. Let me tell you why I'm struggling, why I'm making the moves I'm making, and then see what I need to improve on. No, you talking about how Liza's bad.
AMH, I've definitely noticed with this competition, has been very cutthroat with her words. Like, she has no problem saying where she feels anyone is doing wrong. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but just if you gonna offer a problem, you could also offer a solution. Offer to train or something like that. So definitely the way you are going about it, I didn't appreciate it, but I also understand you really don't know nobody until you move in with them and see what they fucking do every fucking day.
Yeah.
So I can definitely see how she was irritating you, but you should have had that convo with her.
Yep. So Alex, he decides to okay. As far as the old crew, Alex and Drea are the only ones there. Nichelle is not there. I don't know where the fuck you at, Nichelle, since you kept asking for all these opportunities.
And it finally happened, and now
you know where to be found.
Exactly.
Okay. They end up doing the whole regular room situation. Whoever runs to the first room, you get that, whatever. Santana ended up being put into a room with Miracle, and her and Miracle have a conversation, basically saying that you don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you, so why the fuck we in a room together?
That's one of y'all fault. Actually, that's Miracle, not Santana fault. You should have found a different room quickly.
Santana, you stayed downstairs and allowed everybody else to run around to rooms, and you didn't look for no room, so you got placed with the room that had two beds.
Exactly.
So you should have just swallowed that shit and kept it moving.
Period.
But here goes Alex. He ends up deciding to say, "Hey, you can get my room and I'll take your room," which was very nice of Alex because it was a motherfucking bunk bed and he was on top.
I wouldn't have felt bad for her ass. Two women in the room together, just based off I don't want to be in a room with the opposite sex because I don't want no bullshit to happen, nothing to feel, nobody to feel no way or nothing like that. We need another woman to swap out. Yeah. That's just what I would have did when I found that. I was like, I wonder how Miracle feel about you now being her roommate. Because some women ain't cool with that. And she's a gay woman who just got done complaining about Ink dreaming. So
Alex, keep it cute.
Yes.
Okay. Puma and Ted, they meet up with Maya Bailey, and Caesar's name is brought up. Of course, Maya's trying to find out what's going on with Caesar, and they basically explain to him that they're trying to keep the Black Ink name alive. Now, this is what y'all should have did when you first motherfucking started the season, because Friend Girl and I, we're confused as to what the fuck is going on. Okay. So y'all decided to continue with the show, I'm sure with Caesar's approval, to continue using the Black Ink name so that, he can continue to make business, whether he's on the show or not. It makes a hell of a lot of sense. And that's what y'all should have led with instead of trying not to even mention his name from the fucking beginning.
Honey, this everything is a trial and go. Don't none of them know what to do. This is how you can see how instrumental Caesar was in getting his business handled and doing shit for the show. Because they just kind of got thrown to the wolves and they just trying to figure it out week by week. Honey.
Just a mess.
Okay, then.
Okay, Rox, he goes to visit his mom and tells her that him and Crystal are trying to fix their relationship and that Crystal had proposed and, they're engaged now. And he feels like his mom is the only other lady in his life and he wants to get her approval before they get married. The mama basically said that y'all in a toxic motherfucking relationship and need to continue working on the relationship before you even try to go get married. Heard. So, and I agree. Heard. Because Chris is going to do your ass the same way a few months, week, or whatever, again. She seems like that combative type. Yeah. Like she's never going to be satisfied with your manhood because you're not as aggressive as she is. And she wants a strong, masculine man.
Honey, tell her to go to jail. Find her a hard, not life one.
Honey. Okay. Miracle, she booked a client because she knows she's not going to be in the tattoo competition with Maya Bailey. She decides to book a client and surprise the team. So what she's doing is a needle pin tattoo for a corset design. This is 22 piercing and 2 laces.
I think it's a good job that definitely as we move to another location, you found you a client. I kind of wish you'd have found some where, I don't know if you're from up north, but I kind of figured most of y'all were, but y'all had been there for a while to be able to find some clients. So I was hoping that you would have been able to do that then. But it is good that you did find one and you skipped out on going out with the crew. Yeah. Your corset though, I did not like. It need to be pulled tighter. And I was like, well, maybe because it's just done. Maybe you don't pull it so tight yet. You gotta wait for it to heal. But when I saw how loose it was, I was like, what I wanted versus what I got.
Yeah, the picture was totally different from what you guys are presenting.
Right.
I think I'm gonna just wait.
Yeah.
All right. While everybody else is out, she's doing her tattoo at the client's home. While they out, AMH asks the group what everybody has been doing to promote the pop-up shop. So yeah. So Liza says that she's been promoting through dating sites. She said she was on Bumble.
But I ain't knocking it, good. Do what
She
you
was on Bumble
do.
and another dating website, and she said, "Well, it says other, and I utilized the other button, and I just been swiping right on everybody so that they can see my work."
Lord, you better.
Listen, you
You
gotta
better.
find different ways to hustle.
Hell
Maybe
yeah.
your social media ain't ass popping, so you knew you wasn't gonna get a lot of traction from there. But if you meeting new people on a dating app and you say, "Hey, I'm sorry, I'm not even here to date. I'm just here to promote my business. Would you want to get a
Period.
tattoo? I'm in the Atlanta area."
Period.
I get it. You did what you needed to do to get some clients, and that's just that on that. Liza feels that AMH is not being supportive. She's like, you should be trying to train me. I'm under you, and the way that you were coming at me and addressing me is just not in a woman empowerment type of way. The things that you preach.
I agree.
I agree too, because AMH, you did try to make it seem like you were all about women's empowerment and, you know, having more women in the tattoo industry. But then y'all been in the house together for so long, and you have all these negative things to say about your friend's work. I never seen you one time pull her to the side and say, "Hey, let's work on this."
Right.
Especially if you know she's not a drawer. Why not work on her with a drawing or something?
Girl, I didn't like that Genova shit coming up in that time. Like, you don't even know how to draw. I'm like, bitch, where the fuck you come from?
Genova was just basically saying, she said that Liza should have went home instead of Trilla. Liza and Trilla was on the same level. Liza was technically a tattoo artist. Trilla came in as an AP, however, had already started doing some type of tats or whatever. So he did have clientele, which Liza did not have. And maybe he was a little bit more polished than she is.
But why did she do the tattoo last episode and not him?
Because he's a motherfucking AP.
I mean, let's just pull out the
He
facts.
did one too in the same category when they was all doing that tattoo at the cookie shop. He did a tattoo.
He got pulled. They pulled him up.
He got pulled out on one client, but then they allowed him to go back and do one for another client.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he ended up doing a tattoo too, and I actually liked his tattoo. It was something that was very simple, just as small as Santana's.
Something like that. Yeah.
Just as small as Santana's was, and it turned out to be nice. He did a pretty good job on that tattoo. Liza, your shit was shitty.
It
Not
was.
even gonna lie. It was the shape of a woman's body on the back, and it had some little words that was supposed to be on the pocket that we couldn't even tell what that was, and you had just done the tattoo.
I agree with Genova with your drawing skills because I don't draw at all, and I could have drew what the fuck you drew. However, Genova, don't hop on the motherfucking train.
Yeah, just because you want Trilla back.
Like, come on now. You ain't say nothing before, and all of a sudden it's, yeah, because you don't even draw, and you did. Girl, pipe down.
And if you thought she was a weak leak, Genova, you ain't helping out either.
Okay, because then you vote on Trilla last week. You didn't vote.
You didn't vote her.
Liza. AMH did. She voted on Liza. So she's standing where she's standing firm in what she believes. You voted your man out. Think about that.
Yep. So Miracle shows her corset piercing to the whole group, Ted and Puma. And AMH says that the structure was not lined correctly and the wrong ribbons were being used. People was laughing. AMH went on to say that it was the piercings was uneven and she's an embarrassment to Black Ink.
Them trying to show a big project to y'all to actually show you what I'm
Her skin?
Yeah, all of them.
What the Yeah. Like that.
I'll commend her, she worked.
Nah, yeah, that's hard.
And the bottom two are supposed to come out further.
Yeah, over there giggling, having their little playtime. I'm just brushing it off just because my clients I did was something to be proud of.
I ain't never seen that before. And that was
a job for your effort and working this one time.
That was not right. Because it's uneven. That's why your ribbons were so loose, because you couldn't pull them tight.
I spent a whole hour making sure that everything was lined up correctly. I made my mark.
Not an embarrassment.
That's rude. She's rude. She kept a nice little face about it too. It didn't even look like she was being rude, but
it was very rude.
Especially when the client is in the other fucking room. Like, she was still there. She, like, y'all started laughing while she was out there, still trying to show, you know, And she liked it. So what the fuck are you laughing about?
At the end of the day, if the client is okay with the tat or piercing that they have, agree with it and move forward.
Period.
You was trying to call her out while the client was there. And like Puma said, you need to watch how you talk to people, because I might not even really want to work with you based on the way that you talk to people. You might have great work, just like Made Rich. But your motherfucking communication skills is whack.
It is. It is. We need to do better.
Yeah. So that's the end of the episode.
Pretty much.
Again, we are with these small, short episodes that are being long and drawn out for no reason. Y'all make sure y'all get down there in the comments below. Let us know what y'all thinking about this episode, about our opinions on certain artists and what it was that they did and what they said.
Yep.
Make sure y'all like, comment, dislike, subscribe, and definitely follow and share.
Yes, on all platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and did I say TikTok?
Nope.
TikTok as well.
Yep.
And I guess we're going to catch y'all next week.